the things I would do to have a video like this when I first started training in the gym, oh my, it would have taken me so much further than I am right now, but that's alright, you gotta learn from your mistakes, hey? So, I kinda wanna make a video just to explain some mistakes that I made when I first started training in the gym, and hopefully you can learn from those mistakes rather than making them yourself and then wasting your time. You're not really wasting your time, you're still learning, so it doesn't really matter. But you could be slowing down your progress without knowing it. So maybe a point in here might be a point that you're doing at the moment that could be a mistake. I don't know it all, but I'm learning a lot along the way. Personal arrogance and ignorance, I think, is probably one of the most important things. Like, a lot of people are very, very arrogant and ignorant, but they don't really know it. So, listen to people that know what they're talking about. If you ask someone that's bigger than you for advice on how to get bigger and stronger, just shut up and listen. Don't say, oh yeah, thanks bro, but I'll keep training the way I'm training. Because you're not really going to improve in life and progress in the gym if you don't listen to people. Especially people that know more than you. The strongest, fittest, well-educated, most intelligent people in the world all have something they learn off. Such as lecturers, personal trainers, nutrition coaches, mentors, teachers, heroes. You have to learn from someone. You can't do it all alone. And ignorance is bliss, which basically means you don't know what you don't know. So no one knows every single little science behind muscle building and how it's going to work exactly for you. But you don't either. So don't assume that you know everything. So I think when you first start training, you got to decide like what you want. And I'm sort of still sometimes unclear with that, but I've put goals to myself before in the past, which has worked. Like put on 5 kgs of muscle, get to 65 kilos or whatever it is, and I've accomplished those goals. But if I didn't have those goals, what I found is that it's really, really hard to train towards something. It's really hard to put in a lot of work towards something if you don't know what the end goal is. What's the aim? So ask yourself, do you want to lose weight, gain muscle, maintain your physique, become shredded? What is it that you want? Decide what you want and research what you've got to do to reach your ideal physique. Like, research as much as you can to get shredded or to lower your body fat percentage, all that sort of stuff. And eating right is just as important as training. And eating is very, very important, but the thing that will determine all of your progression is your training. Training is 100% over everything else. People say, you need sleep, you need this. You do need sleep, you do need all these things, but if you're not training right, none of those other things matter, if that makes sense. So, what I used to do, if you're trying to bulk, if you're trying to put on some sort of size and muscle, yeah, eat every couple of hours whilst you're awake. Eat every couple of hours during the day, because set an alarm probably every 2 hours and just go and eat like a healthy meal. Don't just go and eat carbs. Don't go and eat ram shit and say, oh yeah, it hits the macros, bro. Like, make sure you're eating healthy food otherwise, because if you're eating unhealthy food and you're eating like 5-6 meals a day, that's not good for you. It's not good for your gut. You want to be eating good, healthy, high protein food and vegetables and fruit and all that sort of stuff. I cannot stress this enough. Training till failure. I remember when I first started training, I used to just, do my bicep curls, and then it got a little bit sore, and I just put it down. And I kind of didn't really realise how important it was to just go till you can't anymore. Go till your belly squeeze, your bellies can get it up. And also another thing that I've learned is that if you look like you did before you walked into the gym, you haven't worked out enough. I have to keep telling myself this all the time. I'm not perfect. I don't do this every single time, but I really, really try to. I really try to train as hard as I can and train with more intensity and push myself. So progressive overloading basically means throughout your workouts, you're increasing the intensity and the difficulty of the workout, of the reps that you're doing. So a way to progressively overload is to up the weight each time it gets too easy. Each time you can just do too many. If you're feeling like you can do, 20, then I think it's just too light. You might as well just up the weight and then just try get as many as you can. So progressive overload, you can do that with reps. You can just do more reps each time with the same weight, or you can up the weight each time, or you can do more sets. You want to be changing what you're doing each time. You don't want the muscles to get used to what you're doing and get they won't grow if they're not being forced to grow, if that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, this is so good. Training with friends. Because once you have friends that you're training with, and they say, okay, we're going on these certain days, you can't pull out now. because if you pull out, they're going to be on their own. They're going to be, obviously, they're not going to dislike you, but they'll like you less because it's like, well, where is he? Where's Louis? I want to be with him. Where's Louis? And having a training partner at the gym like changed everything for me, to be honest with you, because you have someone shouting at you, you know, another rep, bro, another one, one more, pushing you to do another one, pushing you. Because if you're on your own, no one's really watching. It's very, very easy to like pull out maybe 3 reps away from your max, if that makes sense. So someone's there sitting you, telling you that you need to do another rep. Like, it's really, really hard. It sucks at the moment. You know, tell the person to shut up, but you're obviously, they're helping you out, so you kind of gotta like them in a way. You gotta respect that. While they're screaming in your ear, you might think, fuck you, I hate you, but they're trying to help you out, so that's good. Every rep, every set, every exercise you do brings you closer to reaching your goal. Think about it like that. Rep range. Just pick a weight that seems sort of heavy to you and do it as many reps as you can. So I probably wouldn't do more than 20 reps with the weight. I just don't really think that's worth it. Unless you want to work for muscle endurance, then yeah, do that. But if you want to sort of just build muscle, I think you just need to do as many reps as you can until you can't feel your arm. But just don't go over 20. So if you can go over 20, it's too light. Go heavier. That's the end of this video, so I hope I've helped you out, bro. And yeah, see you in the gym.